The tiny kitten had lost her mother forever and faced the world completely alone. For days, her weak cries came from a dark corner deep inside a wall where she had hidden herself. Her small voice echoed through the empty space as she called out, hoping someone might hear her desperate calls for help. A man walking nearby heard the faint sound and stopped to listen carefully. The crying was soft, but he could tell it was a baby animal in serious trouble. He followed the sound step by step until he found her hiding in the shadows. When he saw her, his heart sank at the terrible condition she was in. The kitten was extremely thin and her fur was rough and dirty from days of being alone. Her eyes showed pure fear mixed with deep sadness that comes from losing everything important in life. She stared at him with the look of an animal who had learned that the world could be dangerous and painful. When he slowly reached out to help her, she panicked immediately. Fear took over and she ran as fast as her weak legs could carry her straight under a parked car nearby. This hiding spot was not safe at all. The ground underneath was covered with dust and sharp pieces of rock, while oil dripped down from the engine above, creating slippery puddles everywhere. The man knew he had to be very careful and patient. He moved slowly toward the car, but the frightened kitten was not ready to trust anyone. She hissed with all her strength and scratched at the air while her whole body trembled with terror. This was not just normal fear, but the kind that comes from something truly horrible happening. Understanding that trust takes time, the man pulled out a soft, creamy treat from his pocket. He had learned that food often helps scared animals feel less afraid. He placed the small snack on the ground at a safe distance, and then stepped back to give her space. His voice stayed calm and gentle as he spoke to her. The kitten stayed frozen under the car with her frightened eyes watching his every move. She wanted to believe he might help, but everything inside her said to stay hidden and protect herself. Then suddenly the worst thing that could happen started to occur. The car engine started up and the vehicle was about to move with her directly underneath. The man acted instantly without thinking about his own safety. He shouted loudly at the driver to stop and rushed toward the car, waving his arms. His heart pounded as he quickly positioned himself near the wheels to protect the helpless kitten. Time seemed to slow down as he carefully reached under the moving vehicle. Getting her out was not easy, even though she was weak and tired. The kitten fought back with everything she had left, using her tiny claws to grab onto anything she could find. But the man stayed patient and gentle. He wrapped her carefully in a soft cloth he had brought with him. This helped keep both of them safe while calming her down. Finally, after what felt like forever, she was secure in his arms. Her little heart beat so fast he could feel it against his chest. Later, he learned the full story of what had happened to her. A dog had attacked her family, killing both her mother and sibling right in front of her. Since that terrible day, she had been too afraid to trust any living creature. The man realized immediately that this baby could not survive alone on the streets. She was far too young and weak to find food or protect herself from danger. Taking her home was the only choice that made sense. She needed constant care and a safe place to heal from her painful experience. In her new home, he provided everything she needed to recover. Fresh water was always available, along with proper food designed for growing kittens. He made a comfortable bed with soft blankets in a quiet corner where she could feel completely secure. Most importantly, he gave her time and space to learn that not everyone in the world would hurt her. The healing process happened slowly but surely. Day after day, her rigid, scared posture began to relax. The wild panic in her eyes gradually changed to curiosity and then to genuine trust. She discovered that gentle hands meant safety and that food would always be there when she was hungry. Best of all, she learned she would never have to face the dangerous world alone again. Now this once terrified little soul enjoys the peaceful life that every animal deserves. Her days are filled with comfort, security, and love. She can play and explore without fear, knowing that someone will always be there to protect her. Her story shows us why rescuing animals matters and reminds us that every life is worth saving, no matter how small or scared it might be. If this rescue story touched your heart and inspired you to care more about animals in need, then hit that subscribe button to see more amazing rescue journeys.